when I went down into that, or the humanness of it all, I sat back and I continued to go into my practice, because you can kind of go down rabbit holes, but then you go back to your practice, into my meditation, into my body work and energy work, and the clarity hit me. The reason why you went through that, life was saying, here, you want to know true love? Here, have somebody hate, and it's a strong word, but you know what I mean, hate your what looks like you and your work and everything you put your heart and soul into, just like totally be like, this is crap, essentially, right? And oh my God, the ego is being hit now. And then it's like, what I came to realize is life is saying, here you go. Here's the superficial thing you're asking for. You want people to like you. You want people to like your work, your heart and your soul. But here's real love. Somebody who totally not into you, right? How many times does that happen in our life as a human? Totally not into you. When you are like trying to be this nice person and whatever, good person, spiritual person, and they're just not into it. How can now, life was asking me, well, how can now you love yourself? Ooh, that was now. See, I could have taken that lesson, and remember I talked about clarity, practice, and observation. I could have observed that from that point of perception of separation, because another thing prayer does is it starts to help you unify with life itself. I could have taken that, and my point of perception was like, oh, me against her, and good and bad, and like and dislike, and but all that, and not learned or received the prayer, because lessons learned are often the deeper prayer that is being prayed, and this is what I want to talk about. Okay, so the conscious prayer I'm talking about is something like, okay, I want people to come to the training, and I want them to like it, and I work so hard, and I want to be validated and acknowledged, and all this stuff, right? That's the conscious, semi-conscious prayer. Like, of course, we all want that. We're human, and I'm not saying not to want these things, but it's semi-conscious, because from a human perspective, we also have what I call survival needs, and the need to be part of the tribe, the need not to be kicked out, the need to be liked so that you are part of the pact, right? So the superficial prayer, I got what I wanted, right? I got what I wanted, but it was still semi-conscious. And under that semi-conscious, hi Olga, right? Hi Diane, hi Kampha. Under that semi-conscious prayer was my deeper prayer. Life giving me the experience so gracefully as it does, right? Or in your face as it does. Letting me know, you want to know real love? Here it is. Here's the practice. So what's really important to understand, okay, so I talked about unconscious prayer. I talked about conscious yet semi-conscious prayer, which is more on a human level, like I want, the things that we kind of want as humans in order to survive. And then the deeper prayer, which is more often in line with, I would say, your soul. Okay, the kind of universal kind of truths that are trying to move through us as humans.